Hello humans. Good day and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciska and today is the beginning of something amazing. So in this video I'm going to be drawing my sister's 30th birthday present. Now this is a surprise, so this video is only going to go up on probably the 27th of January, but if not a bit later, but let's make it the 27th because that's her birthday and that is when my sister turns 30. And Annika, if you're watching this, happy birthday. Ek's baie lief vir jou en ek hoop jy het 'n baie lekker verjaarsdag en ek hoop dat jy voel baie spesiaal dat ek dit vir jou doen. Dis alles net vir jou en ek weet ek het nog nooit ietsie vir jou geteken nie. So ja, ek hoop jy geniet dit en ek hoop jy treasure dit vir die res van jou lewe en dat jy dit afpos na jou kinders toe, want dit gaan 'n epic thing is. It's quite excited. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This is about a month and a half in advance. So it is now like the 15th of December and I have a whole bunch of stuff here. I need to do my prep and everything now first. The rest of this video is basically going to be time-lapsed. I will include little snippets of the troubles that I have. I will explain things. I will voice over. I don't know what's going to happen with my camera angles, but basically I'm going to explain everything to you guys on the way. Okay, so now it's just, I don't know what's happening there. I don't have a viewfinder, so just bear with me. And also, if there's background noise, we have people in here cleaning up the cleaning up the swimming pool, draining it and then cleaning it up and pumping the water back in. So if there's noise, I do apologize. Great, so let's get into what all I have here. So I have a whole bunch of stuff and I have everything I think I need. If I do still need something, I'll get up and go get it or buy it or whatever. But first things first, I need to do a trace. Now if you know anything about illustration, you learn in school that you need a trace, because for me a trace is important. I suck at perspective, but you have seen that in my forest mural videos, which I'm also going to attempt in working on again this December holidays, but you never know how long this is going to take. You guys all know I suck at timing, you all know I suck at finishing things, so yeah. So now I have an old picture frame. You can see this, right? So first thing I need to do is I need to clean this up, take out the picture, and I'm going to build a stand because I don't have a light box. So I need to build a light box. I have my 2 Pixar lamps. I have this whole situation I need to explain to you guys. So I couldn't get the paper in the color I want, in the size I want, so I bought a bigger paper, so I need to cut it with my steel lineal ruler, and my carpet knife. So that needs to happen. That's why I have a board here. I have my drawing board just so I have a flat surface. I always have a x-ray on here because you don't want to press or damage your board. That's why I always have an x-ray on your drawing board. I have glass, I have newspaper, I have press stick. Well, we call it wondergom. I don't know what you guys call it. We call it wondergom in Afrikaans. So I have newspaper, I have window lean and towel paper to clean this with. This picture is going to be drawn with my Derwent watercolor palette. This is a very expensive palette. I think it was 700 and something rand. I got it as a gift from my aunt Isabel, so thank you Tannie Isabel for this. Then I have some stuff. I have, you know, my normal things. It's like in my drawing thing. I have some rulers, scissors. I have some, obviously I have my set of normal grey pencils. I have this nice dust-free razor, sharpener, I have a little bin. I have my aquarels. I have masking tape, this is very important. Water, a dust brush. And oh, I bought a frame. Let me show you this. For a frame, this is underwater because the roof leaks a little bit. I mean under black bag. So this is the paper that I bought, and I bought a frame, a nice black frame that fits the picture. And this is basically the picture. This is the paper for the trace. So it's going to be colored. This is just the full-size trace. It's in black and white so that you can see the lines better for the trace. So this is the one I'm going to trace today. And then the full color picture is hidden away. But I'm not going to show you that yet because it's just better seeing it come to life, and you're gonna see all of that, and it's pretty freaking epic. I usually surprise the hell out of myself, so why not surprise you as well, right? Okay, So I'm gonna start with the prep, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Someone now, give it a big like and subscribe to the channel, because dude, this, I know I always freak out in the beginning, but you know when you see it at the end, it's gonna be great. So enjoy the video. So here we have it. It's a bit difficult to see the pencil on camera like that, but let's go from the top. So that's the hood. Here to the brows and the eyes. It looks like I didn't put in the detail for one of the eyes. Hood, scarf, I did put some pattern in there. Here, end of the scarf. So your trace is usually, it's not very straightforward. You basically trace what you see, and then you fix it along the way as you go. Sometimes you don't understand what you did and you have to go back to your trace. But usually you just work from a corner, or you work from inside out, and it works out. And yeah, this is my trace. I'm quite happy with it. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break now. But yeah, I'm happy with my trace. Hey guys, so you know what I like about shooting a video over a month? I don't have to do a really awkward introduction every time I start a shoot, so I can just start talking to you. So that's really cool. Okay, and then secondly, you might be wondering, why am I wearing my shirt upside down? You know, my computer just went on. I am wearing a political shirt. It's a freebie, and I don't want to get killed, and I live in South Africa, so I might just get killed for wearing this shirt. So I just turned it over, you know. And yes, my hair is wet because I just had a shower, and I don't really give a shit about what I look like. So okay, so today is the 2nd of January. That means I have about 25 days to be finished with this project, and I haven't started since I did the trace, so it's already starting on a good roll. Oh, also something that I did want to say is my sister is on leave, just as I'm on leave, and she is starting to become, like, she wants to do stuff with me. I mean, it's holidays, you want to do stuff with your family, and she keeps wanting to spend time with me, and I'm just like, I'm busy, so that sucks. So I hate lying to her, but that's what I am doing currently. I'm lying to her. I told her that I am busy doing favors for somebody. So that's fun. Okay, so that's the fish tone. I don't like what it's doing. Okay, so what I do is I always pack my pencils in order before I start. So I swatch them, and then I pack them in the order that I want. So that's what I'm doing now. And yeah, pretty much all I wanted to tell you is that I'm getting nervous because I am really bad at precision. I'm really bad at that, and yeah, that's it, making me nervous, and I hate lying, and I hate, you know, having to just be secretive and stuff. So that's what I wanted to tell you, but So sometimes it's not that you don't want to draw, it's just you don't feel like drawing at the moment. It's 11:30 on a Saturday morning, and I struggled to sleep last night because it's freaking hot in summer in Cape Town. It was probably like 30 degrees last night when I tried to sleep, and I got up about 4 different times. I was so dehydrated, I had to drink water, and then like 10 minutes later I had to go to the bathroom, so that wasn't fun. So I'm sleepy. Dog just got up, I can move. I rolled over my dog's tail the other day. He was lying here right next to me, and this chair has wheels, and it like pulled out like a chunk of hair. I felt so bad. But yet he still comes and lays down next to my chair, but then I like refrain from moving. Jamie's so hot, he's like looking for a place to lay down, but it's just too hot for him. Anywho, I'm about 4 hours and 10 minutes in at this point. I have coffee. I mean, like in like the full thing. I have coffee. And just to show you what 4 hours and 10 minutes look like, so you can laugh at me. And I have about 1 week before I start working full day. So just take a look at how much I still have to do. This is what I have. That's 4 hours and 10 minutes. But I mean, this is what you want, right? Is pretty close to what I can do. I mean, I know that the eyeball is a bit bigger than it should be, and just look at that. I don't know, the eye shape looks a bit different, but the thing is, as soon as I'm gonna add this shadowing now, and then the brow and all of those. So basically, I'm gonna finish this whole part today, and as soon as that's finished, it's not gonna look as elongated anymore. Then it's gonna look round because then it has the other shadows in. So this is what I have. Let me just dog. I can't roll back because dog. Why Stoffel? Stoffel. I think I'm already done. I didn't know he was laying there again, and I moved again. So anyways. Okay, so this is my setup. Hi. It's done. I have a dust-free eraser. It's very nice. I always cut it up, and then I use these small little bits because it allows me to have corners. And as soon as it's dirty, I just cut off a little bit. I have a sharpener, and the sharpener bucky. I started there, and I was like, oh, that's too far. And then I have a blade also that I use to sharpen just the tips. I have a brush you've been seeing me using to just, make sure there's no particles. I have a smaller brush to wipe off the excess in between. I have the coffee in the mug that my boyfriend got me. I have a bowl for water. I have my light, my extra lamp. I have a little pen. I have my palette. Light. I have my palette up here. Let's get closer. Should I? Hello with the light. That's good. So I have some Faber-Castell pencils. They're kind of aquarelles. I have my watercolor pencils. And then I have a few others. Big picture of my phone laying there. I have beautiful Billy playing in the background. I have my headphones, but the house is not noisy. I want to put it on, so pretty legit. And I have boyfriend talking to me on the phone while he's running errands as well. So I have my whole setup. It's quiet. It's the perfect environment to draw in. I'm in my house. My dog is with me. And I tried to draw at my aunt's house. It just didn't work because there were cats. I love the cats to death, but I don't know. It's just that it's just a different feeling. I kind of need my dog with me. I don't know why. I just feel super comfortable having him here. He's my best friend, and he's my, I don't know, probably my soulmate. My boyfriend's personality and his are very much the same. So I'm assuming it's a good match. But yeah, I need my company, and he comes and lays next to me. The cats don't do that. They go along and they do their own thing. I kind of just need someone to sit next to me, and it's because I learned how to draw properly in art class or art school, where we were always like 6 or 7 people sitting around. We had such a nice setup. We were sitting in a square, and there was open space in between us, and there was music playing in the background. If you didn't want to listen to that music, you just put your headphones in and listen to your own. But we would always, like, sometimes we would just put the music on like the lowest volume so that you can still hear everyone chat. And if you hear someone chatting or asking you a question, you just take out headphones, and you're always like able to chat. And that's like one thing. If you're an artist and you're in Cape Town and you just want to draw with me, just hit me up, man, or leave a comment in the comment section, because it's always nice just having someone chat. Or like if you feel something's wrong, you're just like, hey, can you come look at this? I don't know what to do. And then they'll be like, oh no, just do that and do this, and they'll show you on a separate piece of paper. And like it's just cool having someone on hand to show you a different technique than what you're using to better your drawing. So it's pretty legit. And yeah, I think as you can hear, my Newcon has kicked in, which is my ADHD meds that I'm using at the moment. I've been using for a few months now, and it's really working very well. It's just as soon as it kicks in, I start babbling if I'm not busy. So I think I'm going to get busy and use this first, and then as soon as the Newcon is like concerta, so it goes off in bursts. So every hour or every 2 hours or so, you just get a nice dose, and then it runs down and you chill again. and then like it goes again. So it's because it's a slow release mechanism, and it's fun because you get to chill during the day, and then you also get to like super concentrate during the day. So that's nice. But I don't have hyperactivity of ADHD. I kind of just, mine goes I think more towards narcolepsy because I kind of just get sleepy and get low energy. But then yeah, when it works, I just start chatting like a little bird. So maybe I do have a little bit of hyperactivity when it comes to talking. So anyways, I'm gonna start. It's almost 12. Yeah, it's 20 to 12, and let's not waste the rest of the day because this is already 8 minutes of me talking. Bunch of shit. Oh, I want to show you one thing. I have this little brush. You've seen me use it. It's a nail art brush or a makeup brush, and I dip that into the water, and that's why I'm using watercolors and aquarels, because watercolors and aquarels get activated by water, and that's how I get my colors to be more vibrant and to blend better. So it's a very interesting and nice way of drawing because it's drawing and painting in a sense. So yeah, that's what's making this drawing different to the rest. Hey guys, so it is date 13th of January, it's 9 p.m. Le douche. Okay, so, I don't know if I told you, if I don't love pillows. I'm just keeping a nice bed here. So I've changed locations yet again. I am in my room because I am getting bored of listening to music, so I kind of want to watch a little bit of TV while I draw, or listen to TV at least, and I just noticed that Grey's Anatomy started on the television again, and I just realized I'm about 3 or 4 seasons behind, so I'm going to catch up on that while I draw. I haven't like unpacked my setup right now. I literally just moved everything here. What I do have is some coffee. I mixed some hot chocolate in there with ice. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. I shouldn't be drinking coffee. I am not a coffee drinker at all. Also, I found this biodegradable straw. I collect these. So whenever I find these that are like, they feel like plastic, but they're biodegradable, I take 2 and then I keep one for cases like this. And then also it still feels like 30 degrees inside the house. It was supposed to only be 28 degrees today, but I think it was probably 35. I'm really, really hot, but I want to give perks to my braid that I did this morning and my hairspray, which is just a cheap drugstore hairspray. I made this braid 10 o'clock this morning. I don't know what happened. So I made this braid at 10 o'clock this morning, and it's still holding pretty firmly. This is about the only like fluff that came out. I think this is probably something I did by accident, but yeah, it's still holding really good, so that's great. And yeah, I'm gonna start now and see how far I get tonight. I'm really on a crunch now. I have about, it's Monday today, so I have a week and a little bit, like 2 weeks to finish this, but I feel like I have a week because I start working 8 to, well, more like, it's just like 9 hours a day from next week on, so I don't want to be drawing when I'm going to be that tired already, so I want to finish it this week. Let's see where it's going to get me.
Wat moet jij? Kun je bang? Wat moet je met je bal? Wat moet je met je bal? Huh? Hey, hey, hey. Oh. It's my ball. I'm going for you.
So I always say hey and then I forget it's like in the middle of a video. So yesterday I was completely out of it. I was completely hyperactive and I couldn't draw. And I decided, okay, so why not do something else? And I worked on something else for the potty. You mess it up. And that's what happens when you're hyperactive. That is why I'm making an attempt to try and draw this, because I was so hyperactive that I wouldn't be able to concentrate enough to just have the patience to do this, because my brain just didn't follow any of the rules of creativity or art for that matter. So yeah, I missed the whole day. So now it is Friday. It is the Friday a week before the party. So I have this weekend still off, and then I'm still working on Monday, and then it's Saturday again, and then it's the party, and this is the big reveal. So the pressure is on. Yeah, pressure is on.